Hello! Hello and welcome along. This is Will at Work Wednesday. Tonight, I don't actually even know what we're going to do. I haven't looked at what is or is not available. There's a ranked draft. There's a traditional draft. One of those. We'll be doing one of those. But just remember, tomorrow, and I'm super excited, even though I have to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning. Just remember, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day where I get to switch on my Sponsored by Wizards of the Coast logo and sit back and kick out to a hugely awesome streamer event brought to you by Wizards of the Coast, sponsored, where I'll have an unlocked Ravnica Allegiance account, which basically means it will be all of the cards from Ravnica Allegiance will be available to me. I plan on doing nothing but Ravnica Allegiance tomorrow. There are sealed events available, and there are constructed events available. I plan on doing a whole bunch of sealed first. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if it's going to be sealed, play a game, die. I don't know. And then as the day goes on, we'll get some ideas for some decks, chuck together some Ravnica block constructed decks, and then go into the standard constructed arena and try and take some names. It's a super fun event, so there's not going to be any bad name calling or all that sort of stuff. But yeah, no, I am super excited. I'm going to have consistent breaks. I plan to have one break an hour, whether that's a 5-minute break or a 10-minute break, and then I'll have a couple of meal breaks as well. But yeah, that's tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. And then today, I think we do a traditional draft, Guilds of Ravnica. So we'll buy into this traditional draft. What have we got packs wise? Packs wise, we have one Guilds of Ravnica pack. Now, if I go now, and I go now, and I just want to see if this does this. So there's so basically there's going to be, it is Play Allegiance. It might not be live yet. I might have spelled Allegiance wrong. I haven't spelled it wrong, so that's fine. It's pasted from the site. That code, once Allegiance goes live, is going to be something that you can use to get 3 Ravnica Allegiance packs for free. So that code is that. But I think it must be once it goes live, so it didn't work now. So that's the only thing that I can presume. I got some gold still, got some gems still, all on board the gem train. Let's see what this draft is about. Okay, so pack one, pick one. A 3/2 for 3 that draws cards when your creatures die. It actually is really good. Then there's a Flight of the Equinauts, which can be really good in a creature heavy deck. A Sinister Sabotage, which is probably definitely not a first pick, and a Golgari, Find, Broker, again probably not a first pick. So I think even looking at the commons there, we're going to go with this Midnight Reaper. Pack 2. So pick 2. Pack 1, pick 2. Sorry. Is a Bounty Agent. It is a 2/2 Vigilance that if you tap and sack it, it destroys a legendary permanent that's an artifact, creature, or enchantment. There's also a Swarm Guild Mage, which you can buff your creatures or you can gain some life. There's a Ledev Champion, which is a 2/2 for 3. You may tap blah 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 blah. Oh, that's cool. So that plays into probably vigilance creatures. That would go well with that. There's a Healer's Hawk. That's really good. There's a Blade Instructor with Mentor. That's also good. I think we will probably take the Healer's Hawk for now. Excuse me. Okay, so there's a lot of black coming around still. There's a Rock Charger there, which gives something flying. That's the, we've talked before about bread, we've talked about bomb, removal, evasion, all the rest, dregs. There's probably gonna, I need to come up with like a better thing for that and then go with it. But like bomb is definitely, it's the thing that you pick. Removal is always really, really good. And evasion is a good way to sum up a lot of things. There's this Thoughtbound Phantasm, which, man, look, it's not terrible. And there's a Pilfering Imp, which is a 1/1 flyer for 1. So regardless, it's still a 1/1 flyer for 1. And then there's a Mentor. Maybe we'll take this other 1/1 flyer for 1, and we'll see what we can do around that. So moving on, there's a Dimir Gilgate, a Hired Poisoner, which is a 1/1 Death Touch. There's a Whispering Snitch, which if we get any sort of Surveil will be really good, especially at a 2-drop. Like 1/3 for a 2-drop is pretty good. So I'm going to take the Whispering Snitch. There's a Severed Strands, which is removal. It's not straight removal, but it is still removal. And there's a Creeping Chill, which you drain your opponent for 3, and if you mill it, it does it anyway, so it's handy. And there's also a Smelt Ward Minotaur, which could come in handy, but I think I'm looking probably at the Severed Strands. There's another Severed Strands. There's the Spinal Centipede, which again is one of my favorite cards from the set. There's a Bartizan Bats, which is a 3/1 flyer for 4, so we'd probably leave that. The Guild Summit, I don't know. Tap any number of untapped gates you control and draw a card for each. See, that's a cool card. It's not something. There's another Severed Strand, but I think we'll take the Spinal Centipede. Sorry, Spinal Centipede isn't the card that I really like, it's the other one. Take Heart. Now, we had a look at this recently when we were playing on a Friday. It's okay. It's not super aggro. It does gain you a whole bunch of life. There's a Pass Wall Adept there. There's another Centipede. There's a Muse Drake. So that's I think that's better than the Bartizan Bats, but we're already quite heavily into black. I mean, we could take that and go sort of a black-blue, because we haven't really seen a lot of extra white. Maybe we'll take that and we'll see what comes around. There's maximize altitude. Target creature gains flying. Never happened. It's just a good way to bin something. Which is nice. I think we'll probably take the never happened there. Burglar Rat or Mood Mark Painter is probably the choice there. Mood Mark Painter I've always liked, but Burglar Rat does force them to bin a card, and it can force them to bin a card early. So I think we'll probably take that. This is like a showstopper. Basically, you play that to win the game. But we'll take the Burglar Rat. There's a Dimir Guildgate there, which we'll take. Now we've got a bit of selection here. We've got a 4/5. We've got another Never Happened. There's a Vicious Rumors. I think we probably take the Dowser. As a fairly big, it's a vanilla creature, but it's still a fairly big creature. There's the Hammer Dropper, which is actually way better than it looks. A Viashino Soldier, the Garrison Sergeant, he's pretty cool. There's a Wall, I'm not super interested. I think we'll take this Collar the Culprit, just in the off chance that we swing back into white. There's a Creeping Chill that swung round. 10th District Guard we probably don't need, so we'll take this Creeping Chill. Butters and Bats has come back, so we'll take it now. And then our last pick is an Urban Utopia. Alright, so we've got a 1000 Year Storm, which is definitely not the deck that we're looking to make. There is an Invert and Invent, whilst we could cast the Invert side and we could splash for the Invent side. It's not the best. It's not the best split card in the set. House Guildmage is something that we could definitely take. It's a 2/2 for 2, and it does a couple of bits and pieces. And there's also a Silent Dart. Looking at the commons, there's nothing super cool except this Whisper Agent, but I think we take the House Guildmage. If you're just joining the stream and it's your first time here and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please subscribe. If you really, really like it. Not subscribe. Follow. Please follow. I don't expect you to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, by all means, man, please feel free. Night Vale Sprite is the obvious first look pick there, but if we go further in and look at the other bits and pieces, I think this is just this is a solid 2-drop. Yeah, no, I know, man. Who does that? Just sub. Come on. What are you waiting for? Just hurry up. I can see that your sub must be coming up soon. To Shivnet. I have a little in Streamlabs OBS. It has a little widget next to your live stream that shows when people subbed. So, yeah. There's a Null Hide Ferox, which, I mean, if we were drafting normally and we weren't drafting against bots, that's what we'd take. We're not drafting normally, though, and we are drafting against bots. So we can probably take this Piston Fist Cyclops, or this Dimir Guildgate. And like I said, normally you would take that 6/6 for 4. Because it is, this is what we talk about when we talk about bomb. But with MTG Arena, you draft against bots and then you play against people. Hopefully sometime in future that'll change, but it's not for now. So I will take this Piston Fist Cyclops because that fits with the blue. It's a split mana cost. Selective Snare. I have been selective snared in the past and I felt bad. There's also a Darkblade Agent. I think we take this Darkblade Agent. We could also take this Pitiless Gorgon. But the 2/3 for 3 as opposed to the 2/2 Death Touch for 3 seems more appealing. And we'll do that. We've got a couple of things that make us Surveil as well, so that's nice. Child of Night 2/1. There is also another Darkblade Agent. There's also another Dimir Guildgate, and a Spinal Centipede. I feel like one of these might wheel around. And what I mean by wheel is I don't think anyone's going to pick it in the next 8 picks. So I think it might come back. So we'll see, and I will take this Dimir Guildgate. What have we got there? There's an Electromancer, Restorer, Crush Contraband. Yeah, no, we're not going to need that. We're not going to need an Izzet Locket either. Gravitic Punch. This is one of these packs that, because we're so far in, like we're quite far down the black side of the blue-black draft. We could change it to red. So maybe we would take this Goblin Electromancer to leave us open to do that. Or we could take something white and then swing back to white. But I'm pretty happy with us playing blue-black at the moment. And the only thing there that I'd take would be that. So we'll take this Electromancer. Just on the off chance. There's another Severed Strands, which is good. There's another Piston Fist Cyclops. There's also a Capture Sphere. Capture Sphere is it's super solid. It's not removal as such, but it is control. So I will take that. Dazzling Lights is very cool and it makes you Surveil. Child of Night Never Happened, another one. Golgari Guildgate and a Selesnya Signet, so that's interesting. Generous Stray, which is very interesting that that's still there. It's normally one of the cards that gets snapped up for people playing green, and it's interesting to see that the Convoke Siegeworm is still there. I think I'll take the Dazzling Lights. It's a little bit of a trick and it sets you up for your next turn a bit. There's that Invert and Vent that we talked about before, another Severed Strands. We're looking okay-ish for removal. We've got a Severed Strands. We've got some things that get rid of. We've got some discard stuff going on. We could probably take another Severed Strands, but we'd look more for like some straight removal, like just a destroy target creature sort of removal. So I think we either take this Pass Wall, which is a 1/3 for 2, which, as I said before, with the Whispering Snitch is really, really good. Or there's another Dimir Guildgate. We've got 2 at the moment, so 2 out of our 17 lands being double lands is normally pretty good. It's unusual for them to swing past this far, which suggests people probably aren't in blue-black. But we'll take that Pass Wall. And there's another Severed Strands. There's also a Leapfrog. Leapfrog is sort of pseudo-flying, and there's an Orcran Assassin. I think I will take this Leapfrog, and then the next pack will look more at some removal and bits and pieces, because I think we've got a lot of creatures. We might need some higher level blue-black creatures. It'd be really cool to see the Night Veil Predator come through. That doesn't normally get past. I think we will take here this Elemental, because, you know, traditional, we wouldn't want to get paired up against it. There's that Selective Snare has come back, which is interesting, and the Vidalcan Mesmerist there. Maybe we'll take the Mesmerist, and then we will take the Child of Night. We'll take the Punch, and an Undersitting Uprising has come back. That's interesting. Alright, so pack 3, pick 1. Unfortunately, the rare draft is the draft and sealed at the times that you don't really want the rare to be a land, and there it is. Like when you're popping packs or cracking packs or whatever, then, you know, lands are fine, but I'm quite happy passing that in a draft if I think that I've got something solid that I'm going to win with anyway. We've also already got 4 of these, so, you know, that's fine. Notion Rain is looking really good. There is also another Whispering Snitch and a Veiled Shade. We've got a Whispering Snitch, and we don't have a super large amount of stuff that's going to surveil, but I think this Notion Rain, like Notion Rain surveilling 2 and then drawing 2 is pretty strong. It's kind of like, it's almost like Scry 2, Draw 2. And then what have we got? We've got this Thoughtbound Phantasm that relies on surveilling. There is the Watcher in the Mist, which is the 3/4 flyer for 5. It's pretty good. There's another Pilfering Imp. We probably don't need another one of those. And a Rocks Charger. I think we'll go for this Watcher. Get in the air a bit later in the game. This is the card that I was talking about earlier when I said Spinal Centipede. Undercity Necrolisc is one of my favorite cards from this set, and there's a Dimir Locket. So I don't know that we need the Locket as such, but I think we'll take the Necrolisc. There's another Drake. There's an Artful Takedown, which is probably really good for us to take right now, because the -4 is massive. There's not a lot there. We're not going to go blue-red now, definitely. We don't need Wand of Vertebrae. Vicious Rumors is not really for us, so we'll just take that Guild Gate, and we'll get 3 Guild Gates in there. There's another Burglar Rat, that's pretty cool. There's also a Muse Drake. Disdainful Stroke. Now, I've had, again, Disdainful Stroke used against me, and it can be very heart-wrenching. So, what have we got creature-wise? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're going to need a couple more creatures. The Muse Drakes are probably pretty good, but the Burglar Rats are really good early game. Okay. I think we will take the Muse Drake and get the card Draw. There's another Dowser, which will probably fit quite nicely. In the curve, I'm going to talk about the curve. You talk about 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, so on. Dead Weight is something that we will be putting in. Never Happened, Veiled Shade. Veiled Shade can go in. Mood Mark Painter is probably the topper there. Never Happened. Well, that's the only one that we can take that will fit. Gosh. Always take the thing that has something reach, you know, or is on color. So Vicious Rumors is there. Joint Shields, no. Erstwhile Trooper, maybe. And a Pause for Reflection. Alright, so now we go into some deck construction. which I like to use this view, and as always, we will go through and take out all of the stuff that we know we're definitely not going to use and might later just put back in because we ran out of options. Alright, so at the moment we have got 17 lands. And this thing up here is really helpful because it tells you you've got 22 creatures where you should really have 17, and you've got 10 non-creatures where you should have 6. So, straight away I'm happy with the Pilfering Imp, the Deadweight, the Vicious Rumors we can probably take out, and we can probably leave the Dazzling Lights. The Night Vale Sprite is fine. Passwall Adept is fine. Dalkin Mesmerist we will drop for now. Burglar Rat is fine. Child of Night is fine. Whispering Snitch is fine. House Guild Mage is fine. Whispering Snitch we might actually get rid of because we don't have a lot of Surveil, and that's its big thing. Leapfrog, I think we have enough instants and sorceries for that to pay off as a 3/1 flyer. Midnight Reaper is totally fine. The Spinal Centipede, he buffs something when he dies. We don't need 2, never happens. 2 Muse Drakes is probably too many, so we'll drop that. And then if we look, we're now 19 and 8, so we're going to get rid of 2 spells. So we'll get rid of that Creaturing Chill. Dowser is fine. Watcher in the Mist is also fine. Maybe we will get rid of the Passwall, and then we'll have a quick look at what we've got. So we've got 42. We can run 41. 41 is fine. Do we have enough instants or sorceries to run that? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we do, so we'll drop that. And then we will have 17 creatures and 7 non-creatures. So I've been running 41 a lot recently. Whether or not that's a good thing, I don't know. I think it's not. I don't think it's bad. I think it's kind of just a thing. But let's have a look. Alright. So we will not keep that hand because we have 1 land, but that we can keep, and we'll get rid of the land. And we'll play a Swamp and play the Pilfering Imp. Turn 2, if we don't have a play, we'll play the Dimir Guildgate. Ooh, Gateway Plaza. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we'll play the Guildgate and then attack with the Imp. It's fine. Spinal Centipede coming in, which we will just straight deadweight it now. Next, we'll attack. That was a good top deck. So we need 1 more mana now, and we're pretty set for a while. Just slowly beating him to death with this 1/1. So that's cool. Next. Take 1 attacker. Is he gonna kill it? No. Good. Play a Muse Drake. Draw a card. Ooh, Whisper Agent. He's going to Surveil. So there's a Notion Rain. So Notion Rain's probably the right time to start playing that Notion Rain. He can attack with this Whisper Agent. I'm not going to block it. I mean, we might Artful Takedown something. Nope. AK goalie. Silent dart. Silent dart do 3 damage to target creature. Gonna kill the pilfering imp. I would have killed the muse drake, but sure. Next. One attack, one attacker. Next. Let's Notion Rain now. And get some things in the toolbox. We will actually draw that land and that capture sphere. Play that land. So capture sphere, are scrying and surveilling the same thing? No. So with yeah, surveil is into the graveyard is the basic difference. I am going to we'll do that next turn. So we're next. Take one attacker next. Yeah, so scry, you look at X amount of cards from the top of your library. So we will tap and this. So we will tap this. And then that. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, so look at the top X cards of your library. You can put them on the top or the bottom. As scry, surveil is you can put them back on the top or into your graveyard. Which is cool. I like it. It's funny because surveil and undergrowth actually go really well together, which both makes sense and doesn't compute all at the same time. Let's play that Watcher in the Mist. Is he going to counter it? No, good. Surveil 2. That can go into the graveyard. All attack, one attacker. Then we'll see what AK goalie is going to do. Is this a traditional draft? This is a traditional draft. Okay. It's tapped. Ooh, spicy. That was cool. So let's play. How many land have we got? We've got 6. We've got 2 creatures in the graveyard. So let's play. Never happened. Oh, yes. Whew, that was a good call. Okay, and then we'll play the Night Veil Sprite. All attack, one attacker. Man, was that a good call? Getting rid of that Lotleth giant. Do we block? Blocks. So we're playing with fire a little bit. We are on 3. So if we go all attack, 2 attackers. Dowser can go to. Well, I can stay on top. That's fine. So we'll play a Child of Night. And we'll play a Bartizan Bats. Cool, so that's some lands. We're going to Dowser there. Next, that, and that can attack. Vouch Shade we don't need right now. Dowser of Lights. Oh, there's land. Next. All attack, not the Child of Night. Land can go in the bin. And then what's he gonna block? Nothing. Okay. So we will then play another Dowser of Lights. And hopefully he doesn't play a Ritual of Soot. Which is in this set, I believe. Ritual of Soot. Does anyone have does anyone have any super amazing, awesome, ooh, nice and spicy. Does anyone have any super amazing ideas for Ravnica? Yeah, good game. For Ravnica Allegiance. Now, is this traditional draft? So we have to get ready for game 2 now, so we can sideboard a bit. So I would probably sideboard out This Never Happened. Just to have one less card, to be honest. Oh, Vamp Nation. So, Deshivnet is making a Vamp Nation. Is it an EDH deck? I forgot to check through here and see. Oh, I got a Vampire Cleric. That's right. I should bring these in actually. Bring these in and show you. I got Vampire Cleric, Sanctum Seeker. Oh, no, we can't keep that. Mulligan. We can keep that. It's fine. Etrata. Can they go on the top? No, they can go on the bottom. There's an Etrata. There is. Heck, what else is there? There must be some other vampires in here. Oh, it's a human. It's a human. It's a demon. It's all red. Demir Guildgate it is. Legends. Zombies. Right, Bowsen Lock. Might be cool. Dread Shades of Shade. That's not a vampire. What are we doing? We are playing Magical Gatherings. Wall of Mist. Oh, okay. Wall of Thran. Everyone. Oh, yeah, no, I don't actually have. Oh, I have. No, I thought I was a vampire. Oh, Darkblade. Yikes. Alright, so let's play that. Then play that. So I have some vampires, but not a whole lot. Oh, nice. Okay. That's how we want to play. And then he's going to surveil, then that gets Death Touch, and then when it attacks and does damage, it draws a card. Okay. So we need to stop that from happening. We'll play this. We will play Leapfrog. Then we will deadweight the Darkblade agent, so it can't actually do damage. Unless it buffs it. So yeah, casual EDH decks are pretty cool. I haven't played EDH in a very, very long time. So we'll play this Guildgate. Maybe we will play Barters and Bats this turn. and not attack with the leaping frog. So we don't actually want to block the Spinal Centipede. Because all it's going to do is make the wall or the Dark Blade bigger. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we will Notion Rain. Get rid of these lands and hopefully draw into something spicy. Oh, like a Capture Sphere. That's spicy. And then we will next all attack, do attackers. We'll play a Centipede of our own. Alright, so we will block this Dowser. Put the +1/+1 on the Bartizan Bats. Then he's going to bounce it. No? Oh, nice. That's cool. Wishcoin Crab. Oh, it's a solid blocker, but we'll stop this coming in. And then not attack with the Leapfrog. Don't know if we will win this particular matchup. Take 5. Because then we'll have... It's 1. We'll kill his Dark Blade agent though. What have you got in your hand, Mr. A.K. Coley? Of course, it's the mirror match for the first match. So he's gonna double block. We'll put the Dark Blade agent in the front. Yep, that's the way we'll do the damage. It's a pity we don't have something else. Whisper agent comes in, he surveils. Good. That's what he had in his hand. Alright, so let's make some tradesies there. And some tradesies here. Now with 3-6. Wow! Wowzers. Okay. Good game. We'll concede out of that one and go to game 3! Round 1, game 3. Holy shiznit. Not just the shiznit. We really don't have any answers. We needed that severed strands, didn't we? Really? Well, it's a shame. Okay, that's fine. Look, I don't think... Yeah, we might be able to pull it off. But we'll have to see. I would like to play first. Oh. Oh, I think we keep it. Shoot for the moon, people. We've got one. We've got 2 draws to get another land. Then we'll be alright for a little while. That's not another land. Okay, so if this next draw is not another land, we're in very much trouble. Some Barney rubble. Oh, yes! Look at that. Let's play a Midnight Reaper. And we'll just attack with the House Guild Mage. No blocks. Do you think we can get it? Do you think we can get one more land? Look at that. Next, all attack, 2 attackers. And then the Undercity Necrolisk. So the magical 3/3, he's stuck on 2 lands. Oh, he's got 3 lands now, so that's good. I hate winning because the person got stuck on lands, eh? It doesn't feel right. So let's tap this to do this and tap that. And then next, all attack, 2 attackers. Wait, what? Oh, he didn't block with it. I don't know if he realized he could block with it. I forget that that's not actually as good as it could be. 4 damage! No, not to my Reaper. Wait, hang on. I should have been able to sack it. I call shenanigans. Well, that's fine. We'll go next, all attack, 2 attackers. And we'll play a centipede. And we'll end the turn. Barrier of Bones. Wow. Ooh, Severed Strands. Very nice. Oh, it's a sorcery speed activation. So we've got 2 in there. So if we did this, put that on this. I mean, all attack, 2 attackers. Kind of forces him to block that Guild Mage, so that's good for us. So 1 more land now is probably what we want. Get that Dowser or that Watcher onto the battlefield. We'll play a Burglar Rats now, forcing him to get rid of something. Ooh. So he's probably got his Flash guy there, which you can play because it's blue-black mana to cast it. Artful Takedown. Okay. Yep. Cool. Nice. That's cool. That's what he had. Wishcoin Crab. Nice. There's our land. There's our Watcher. Do we just... I think we watch her and then fly over the top. Get rid of that and that because we don't need those right now. we can probably attack with that and see what he blocks. He's blocking the centipede. Probably means he's got his disappearance. What's the one in the blue bounce spell thing? I think he's got that. The Surveil one. So next, attack with Mr. Watcher in the Mist, which he'll bounce back to our hand. Yep, there we go. And he will Surveil. At which stage we will replay the Watcher in the Mist. Okay, so he's going to play a Whisper Agent and Surveil. That's fine. What are we going to get? Land. No, I don't actually want any more land right now. Oh, one land might have been okay. Kind of digging for a Severed Strands. It's definitely not a Severed Strands. So next, attack with that man. Play a Muse Drake. Draw a card. It's got 2 Douses in hand. It's pretty good. Ooh. No books. Run 10. Lotleth Giant. Good game. Alright, so we got there. That's nice. That's exciting. It's only 8 o'clock. We've only played one round. Just did a whole bunch of black or green spells. Red or green spells we probably can't do. Got a pack. Got some gold. That's nice. We've got 2 wins, which means we get 2 packs. Oh, we've got 1 win, which means we get 2 packs. That's super nice. How much did we pay? We paid 1,500 gems to enter. So we want to get to really... Like, we want to get to 3 wins, really, because we want the gems back. We want to go infinite. But, value-wise, I think we're almost there. I think. I can't remember. We've done it before. We've looked at it. We've gone, value-wise, what is the pack to gem ratio? See, that's perfectly fine. We can keep that. How much to buy packs with gems and MGA? So we will play this Dimir Guildgate. So 1,200 gems gets you 6 packs. So as long as we get 6 packs, so we've got 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 packs, so that's okay. So we will play that and play this Burglar Rat to make him discard something and make him very angry at us. Got rid of Vicious Rumors. Okay. Oh, 3 colors. Okay. First strike 2/2, so no, we will not block that. And play a land. Next, all attack, 1 attacker. Next. Spinal Centipede. I'm not going to block with the Spinal Centipede either, to be honest. He might hold back his Sunhome Stalwart. Oh, Legion Warboss, that's not good. Ugh. That's not good at all. Wow. Has he got first strike? No, he's got mentor. Ugh. Yuck. So we'll play this. Next. Attack with the Spinal Centipede. Which, like, I hope he doesn't block that with his Legion War Boss. No, cool. Alright, so this time... Oh, wow! Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to creatures you control. Wow. He's had a very, very good little draft. Okay, so pass. He's attacking with those and that and that. So Mentor is going to trigger and hit that. Then Mentor is going to hit that. Alright, so we'll go pass and then we will double block that man. He will think I'm stupid, and then we will -3, -0 him. The Charter Knight can go in the bin, and the land can come out. Then we will play the land, we'll play the Undercity Necrolisk. We will attack with the Sprite and the Centipede. Do we need another land? Probably do, to get that Dowser out and start eating his men. Or do we just lose? Oh, we're one off losing. Oh, there's the one. I forgot about that. Okay, that's first strike, so that's a problem. So we will block here. We will block here, or we will block here, and then we will block here. Block. Ouch. A Dowser. I don't think we win this one at all. Ever. We have 6 attackers. Yeah, no, we don't win that. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. So we'll concede that. Then we'll go to our traditional thing. And we will put in that. And we will put in that. And we will take out probably that. And that should give us 41. Yeah, that's fine. We'll try this. We'll try and see if this works. So we took out the burglar rats and put in something where I can actually choose what to make him bin. And then we will play, and we will keep, and that. No. Okay. That and that. Wow. He has had such a good draft. Crikey. No attacks. Holy cow. So we'll play that. Let's go Mentor. Play that. Then pass. Oh, he's gonna give the Mentor thing flying. Wow. Oh, and he can buff it. Oh. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that happens too. So we will use this to hit him now. Now we will use this to hit him. Then not attack. Oh, well. Let's just double block this guy because we want rid of him. So we draw a card, which is land. Oh, that's nice. It's good to have land. We gain some life. Oh, another Mentor thing. Bloody heck. So, kind of in two minds about what we do here. Maybe we play this Dowser. Just attack with those. Gain some life back. Whew, okay. This is an amazing sort of white-red Mentor deck that Arcanus Vex has put together. This Rock Charger's gonna get Mentor. Oh, he's gonna Mentor the guy. Wow. So now we'll block that. This is probably a good decision. Unless he kills the Dowser. Loxodon Restorer. Wow. Cool. Cool, man. So we'll play this. And we'll tap this bloody thing. And then we will play I'm going to attack with my Dowser of Lights game. She's just going to double block. So we'll get rid of the Loxodon. Just totes fine. And then we'll play the Muse Drake. Whew. I didn't think I'd have to play this hard. I forget that. Yeah, you know, it's hard. It's hard when you start playing constructorized. That'll give us 4 mana. So let's do this again. Then play the Necrolisk. See, next. attack. And we'll end the turn. Little House Guild Mage doing his job, except for when that happens. That's not very nice. Can't block though. So we'll play a Dimir Guildgate. Then we will do a little thing, but we will target that man. And then we will play. It's for 2. Let's play this. Gain some life back. This on the Child of Night. Then we'll go next. Attack with this guy and this guy. So he's going to double block, in which case we'll get rid of the Dev Guardian. Gain the life and end the turn. Oh, holy moly. Well, that's gone poorly. Bloody heck. So we'll put that there. Put that there. And then we will block. Whew, okay. That's not good. Oh, we've got another land. Okay, so we've got 9 land. So we can do this and tap that man. We can play this. And we can play this. Then we can attack with that man. I don't know if we're going to get back from this, but man, if we do, it's going to be amazing. Ugh, the little 1/1 flyer. We'll just take 5 here. And then we'll think about our life choices next turn. Oh, yes! Capture Sphere that. This could be the thing that turns it around. Then we will tap this man. Then we will attack with these 2 men and keep 1 blocker back in case he gets a super haste man. Okay, so we're doing 4 unblockable damage a turn at the moment. Damn it! Has it got haste? No. Wow. Wow. Get rid of the... Just wow. Okay. This is fine. That's not fine. Tap that. Can we attack at all? That's got Mentor. We can attack with this guy. Yes, we can attack with that guy. And hopefully the next one is not. Hopefully the next draw is not a land. Oh, that's not good. That's not what we wanted. Alright, so we block that one and kill it, and then we block him, and then we go block. Wait, what? Oh, I blocked wrong. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. Blocked wrong. Oh man, I need to go to bed soon. Actually need to go to sleep soon. I have to wake up in less than 8 hours. Okay, so this will be the last match. What time am I rising, and what time do I start the jam? So tomorrow I am getting up at 4 of the AM ish. I say ish because if I wake up at 4 and I sleep until 4:30, it should be fine. The jam starts at 5 of the AM. 'Tis a tad early. I should have played the Dimir Guildgate. Fudge. Yeah. No, it's a tad early. We'll play the Swamp and play the Spinel Centipede next. 5 of the AM. So, yeah, and tomorrow is very much going to be drink lots of water, eat lots of chicken nuggets, because I decided that that's probably the only thing that I can eat on stream without being super unhealthy or dying. Maybe we'll make a thing. Dimir Guildgate. Next. Oh, what's he got? All attack, 2 attackers. Has he got some removals? No. Didn't think so. So lots of water, chicken nuggets, gonna make salads soon, for lunch. Or rather, well, my lunch and Claire's lunch. And then, yeah, it'll be kind of see how we go. I hope I don't die. Might. We don't know yet. Sure. Sure strike. Seems like a waste of a sure strike, but sure. Sure strike. We lose one and draw one. Next. Play a Muse Drake. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting day. I feel like by the end of it might be mental. But also by the end of it we might have some more followers or whatever. They might pick up and look at our bits and pieces, which would be cool. Oh, that's a bait, isn't it? No blocks. Which I'm happy about. I'll play that. Go next. All attack, 2 attackers. And next. And play a Dark Blade Agent. And play a Leapfrog. Yeah, so look, I invite anyone and everyone to come along tomorrow. Tell me how bad or not I'm playing. Tell me that they like or don't like what I'm doing. Yeah. Very, very open to feedback. Tap target creature and that. So we will tap that and that can get -2, -4. And then we will go next, all attack. 4 attackers. Yeah, he has to block there. So that's fine. Don't really need to draw off that. That's okay. In turn. Yeah, but yeah, like I'm aware that a lot of New Zealand peeps are going to be working until, working their 9 till 5. But hopefully after 5, people will see that I've been streaming for 16 hours. It's going to be the longest stream ever. And I'm going to have to go through and do some splits afterwards. But I want to maintain it for the day and then take out matches. And then export those to YouTube's 9 p.m. So it's 5 a.m. until 9 p.m. Which is sounding very, very much more and more like a very difficult thing. So let's capture sphere this Healer's Hawk. And then we will Dazzling Lights this Lifelink Man. So paying 2 islands to the bottom. Then we will next all attack to 4 attackers. Good game. Alright, so game 2. I almost kind of wanted to lose. I am not going to make any single changes. Or do I? Do I make a change? Maybe I'll take that out for game 2. Yeah, look, it's definitely going to be an experience. I'm kind of hoping that Claire's going to be able to take a laptop and watch it on their lunch break, maybe. I don't know. I know everyone at work is going to be busy doing the work thing. So if anyone pops in, I'm going to be very, very appreciative. There's a couple of people that said they're going to jump in before work because we'll be cooking before then. So, hey, we'll see what goes. Skyline Scout, eh? So we'll play a second Dimir Guildgate and pass the turn. Gains flying. Wow. Logic Bodyguard. So we'll play that. And we'll play Zenite Veil Spritz. And we'll pass the turn. So we have 4 mana. Oh, Mentor! Oh, that's gross. Oh, I should have done that before. Damn it. Damn it. Resolve. That's fine. Resolve. just can. We could do with a fifth mana. Oh, another witness. Okay, so he wants to mentor the witness the fitness. Conclave Tribunal. Whew. Okay, that's fair. We'll play that, and then we will get his mentorizing done. Kaputski. No more mentorizing for you. Yeah, health not looking good. Life, health, life. So we will play that, and we will play our Dowser. Dowser of Lights. Obviously, we're going to want to block his 2/2 first. This is such a good card. We'll play our Watcher. And we'll get that, and then draw the Dowser next turn. Let's attack with the Dowser. Ooh, no blocks. Interesting. Alright, so we'll go next. We'll attack with the Watcher. So he doesn't have any responses, so we'll have 2 walls now. Good game. Thank you, Felix RDA. We won the first one of that, so that means we get another game win. Yes, good. Means we go to 3 wins and 800 gems. Oh, 2 wins and 800 gems, which means 3 packs, which means 6 packs overall, which means we got the pack value. Yay! Good. And then 1 more win, and we get the gems back. 1 more loss, and we're out. Out for the night. Done. Which will be interesting. Still need to make salads tonight. It's my turn to make lunches for the household. If I don't make lunches for the household, then things might happen. Play first. Why did I get to choose? Then I don't know. That was weird. We'll play the blue. And then we'll play the black. Then hopefully we'll get 1 more of the mana. Else we might be slightly stuffed. So we will resolve that, and we will get rid of the Bartizan Bats. My turn. That's not a land. Okay, so we'll keep that Dazzling Lights for when he attacks with his Darkblade and surveils and does all the bits and pieces. That's a land. Maybe we will just dead weight it for now and pass. Then we can keep this for when we've got our Darkblade out. Ooh, I like that. That sounds way more better. That seems fair. Pass. Pass. Is this going to be a land that we draw? No, it is not. It is a Spinal Centipede. We don't really want that, so we'll play this Darkblade Agent. What is he going to do? Spinal Centipede. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Just gonna straight sack it. That's fine. Cool, man. So we'll play this. Then we will play our own Spinal Centipede. And we'll say next. And next. And no attackers. I have a plan. It is devious. It's a devious plan. I plan to block the Necrolisc with the Darkblade Agent after he sacrifices the Spinal Centipede to it. No! Don't do that. Ugh. That's not what I wanted to happen. Well, I never. Let's do this now. That is what we want. We do want those things. Yes. Yes, we do. We also want them to tap out about now. Well, that didn't happen. Notion Rain. Done. And land and Nightveil Sprite. No attacks. We'll block the Necrolisc. Make the Nightveil Sprite super happy. Blue-black. Demare Informant. Ooh, surveilling. Got 2 douses in hand. I don't know if it's too little too late. Maybe. Really need him to tap out if we want to get rid of this Necrolisc. Oh, no, we can do it on our turn. Of course we can. Oh, now we can't. What? Oh, Kids Menace. That's the other upside of the awesomeness. Forget about the awesomeness. Oh, amazing. So let's live on the dark side. On the dark side? On the wild side a bit. See if we can survive on 1-ish. Well, no, that's probably not going to happen now. Oh, he surveils. Oh, he attacks. Oh, he draws. Oh, no. Okay. Right, that's fine. So we'll play that. We'll go next, end turn. This is an instant. We will. That's fine. We will choose one. We will tap a target creature and give something -2, -4. So we will tap a target creature and give something -2, -4. Because we don't want him to make himself unblockable. Basically, does that surveil? No, it doesn't. Dowser of Lights. Are we going to stabilize on 1? No, because that gives flying, and that is good game. Pose. Good game. Oh well. This is what happens when you don't brain. We got some damage in. It's alright. Alright. Game DOS. We'll get rid of that. And we will put in nothing. We'll leave that. That's fine. Maybe we'll see how this goes. All right, so this is wow. That's not good. We will mulligan. Sure. Let's keep that. Oh, that's fine. 3 lands. Dimir Guildgate. Yay! Oh, copycat. Swamp. Yay! I like to say swamp instead of swamp. I don't know why. I've always said swamp. Land and then the Leapfrog. Because he is froggy and leapy. Now I have some water. Piss! It's gonna take Notion Rain. What? He took the what? What? I don't understand. Why did he take the Watcher? That doesn't make sense. Okay, bye. So we'll Notion Rain now. And we can actually draw both of those. Especially if we get another land. Like if we get another land next draw, we burglar rats, then we severed strands and use the rats to kill something. Probably the pass wall. Maybe not the pass wall. So yes, Claire did just get back, and then she just did leave again. She is on chicken nugget duty. Well, there's a bunch of things that she wanted to buy before we go to Australia on Friday as well, but, you know, that's fine. Which reminds me, there is no Pathfinder Thursday tomorrow night for probably relatively straightforward reasons. I'm sure you can all understand that because the stream tomorrow goes from 5 a.m. till 9 p.m. Pathfinder normally starts at 7-ish. Probably not going to fit it in. Yeah, that's fine. They're going to be putting their characters together because we're going to 5e, baby, and it's going to be amazing. So land, and this is what I said before. Look, we got a land, right? So we're going to play our burglar rats. Awesome. He's going to bin a card, so we're already getting value. He binned his severed strands. Now, we're going to choose his Bartizan Bats and sack our rat. Wow, 4 mana combo. Alright, we'll do 3 damage. And then 1 more of the Manana, and we play our Dowser of Lights. That's nice. That's not a mana. So we'll play a 1/3 flyer and draw a card, which is a mana. Good, good, good. And we can actually just straight up attack. Cool. No, that's fine. Is he going to do surveil, then unblock a barrel? Oh, it wouldn't make it unblockable because he'd want me to block it to lose the Muse Drake. Deadly Visit. Oh. Wait, is that? Oh no, he played it last game. Deadly Visit is what I call solid removal for sealed at the moment. It's pretty cool. So we're going to take 3 to the face, and he's going to draw a card. Oh, actually, we'll just block that. It's really weird. And then we will play. Maybe Barters and Bats. Dead Weight. And then all attack, 1 attacker. Watcher in the Mist. Good. No, we won't block the pass wall. We will, however, play a land and then play this. Next, no attacks, and in the turn. Thank you very much, everyone who has come in tonight, stopped in, said hi, watching the stream. It's very cool. I like it. I very much appreciate anyone and everyone that comes in. Anyone that talks is always a bonus for me because it means I'm not just talking to myself. So thank you very much to Shivnit for talking. It does make life a lot easier. So I will do this, and I will say yes, and I will sack the Muse Drake, and I will say submit, and then I will go next and attack with Necrolisk. Ah yes, sanity is always good. So it's just going to take 4. We'll play a Dowser, which probably ruins his next turn a bit. He's got 8 damage there that we can't really block. He doesn't really want to alpha swing here because of reasons. So, what is he gonna do? So we'll take 5, go to 8. That's not really what we wanted. So we will go next. We will attack with that and that. We'll take 2 attackers. Oh look, I'm glad that you enjoy being here as well. I enjoy being here, contrary to popular belief. Believe it or not, that's kind of what we wanted to happen there. Intern. Somehow need to sneak 1 more damage in. Oh. That's not good. So he's going to attack with everything now. Like, he realizes this has flying, right? Go on, Alpha. Alpha swing. Do it. Please. What just happened? I don't understand. I think that's us. We lose that one. Is that... Yeah, he's already got 1-1. Okay, so that's us for the evening. 3 wins. No, 2 wins, 3 packs, 800 gems. That's alright. That's not terrible. 3 packs. Alright. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. Please tune in tomorrow, 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. New Zealand time. It's going to be fun, I think. I'm biased, but I think it'll be fun. And yeah, I'll try and get some good rest tonight, and then be a box of fluffies for the morning. Alright. See you later.